cam.
Ano na?
Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back. We missed last week's session, but that's because real life sucks. But we can play now today, this weekend, that's all that matters. Identitatem Discrimine lies within. Recap. Last we left off. Hold on. Never mind. I thought I was gonna burp. Never mind. Wait. Alright. So last we left off, how do I recap this? I still remember what happened. You infiltrated like a building, and that was one of your first missions, and then immediately after that you got another mission. You got to infiltrate a secret underground lab and expose their secrets by retrieving this strange, mysterious disc that apparently this corporation, which might be shadier than they seem. But all was going well until you retrieved that disc and you were attacked by Jack the Ripper and none other than the CEO of the corporation. What was his name? Skrillex was his name, and both of them revealed that they had special talents, which they referred to as IDs. Skrillex had Thriller Night, and Jack the Ripper had Wolf in sheep's clothing. With these talents, they were able to overpower, and all was about to seem lost until suddenly the disc that you guys retrieved, suddenly went inside Tokyo's body, awakening within her own special talent, her own id, which she will now use to fight back. So before we resume this battle, I would... it's time for more tutorials. Fairness is rules and rules. This is a D6, 6-sided die. This is 4-sided die, 8-sided die, 10-sided, and 20-sided, yeah. We also have 12-sided dice, but sadly this game does not use them. Alright, so before, I would like to talk to you more in depth about how combat works. It's a very important set of rules. But before we get into the tutorial on how combat works, and I'll also explain what all these numbers mean, because you basically already know what these numbers mean. Alright, so it's time we upgrade your character before we begin this. Alright, so as you can see, you have here 6 feat points and 10 remaining attribute points for you to spend. We're going to be using those remaining feat points to grant you extra attributes. You can maybe even change them if you like, and give you feats. So feats are unique special thingies that characters can have. Yeah, abilities. They let you perform special things or just let you do certain things better than a normal person without that feat probably won't. So you have 6 feat points, and in here we can see a list of all of the feats. Now, since they are quite, wordy and rules, and there's like a fuck ton of them, we can start by just letting you describe what sort of special talents you might want to have, and then I can... Alright. I feel like I want a headband as well. Are you sure I can't go take a haircut? Yet? amazing. Alright, so while you do already know about the physical, mental, and social attributes, we've yet to talk about, hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan yung extraordinary. Extraordinary, like it says in the title, they are your extraordinary stuff. They allow you to do their extraordinary attributes, and they do shit that you normally can't. You see, alright. I'll go ask him later, I guess. That'd be great. There's 8 extraordinary total: alteration, creation, energy, entropy, influence, movement, prescience, or prescience as it's supposed to be pronounced. But we always call it prescience. Since yun yung...
Prescience.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that word?
No.
First time namin nakita yung word sa laro na to eh.
Prescience.
And protection. Like, their names are pretty self-explanatory. Based on the attribute you have, they give you those special abilities. Like alteration lets you change things, creation lets you create, energy is all about the elements and stuff. Entropy is like undead zombies and dark powers and viruses and stuff. Yeah. Influence lets you control the minds and make illusions and stuff. Movement lets you move fast and stuff. And telekinesis, prescience lets you predict the future and stuff. And protection is protection. Let's talk about your abilities, and then we can turn that into mechanics later. Like, you have like an ability, your inability in mind.
Ako maglalagay kung ilan?
Now, we'll just describe what your character first. Like, maybe think of a name, maybe base it off of a song.
Hindi ba si Tokyo?
No, we're not making a new character. We're just coming up with her id ability, you know, her stand-up power. Yeah, because like I said, that's what an id is. An id is a manifestation, a physical manifestation of a person's very heart. And it manifests in a way that gives them superpowers in the form of a visual image.
So Tokyo,
Their inner heart given a visual manifestation. That is an id. If you can't come up with any, I have already come up with a thing for you, but you know, I want to give you the choice to come up with your own.
give me an idea. Sige.
Alright.
Put some.
The idea I came up with, let's see, it's right here. Let me just read it up. Alright, the name of this id is Mohini, named after Mohini, a goddess within Hindu mythology. And basically, she is very beautiful, and she's actually just an illusion of Vishnu. Wait, is Vishnu? No, wait, Rakshasa? God dang it, Hindu is so confusing. Basically, yeah, she was an illusion created to deal with a very powerful demon that was plaguing the land or something. She used her beautifulness as well as her other ability. Her charming ability and illusion creation abilities to defeat the demon, not to beat power with power, but by counter-attacking with being smart and beautiful.
Minds.
Mohini, short range, boasting incredible speed, but not a lot of durability and power. Her special ability, Mohini's, as the id ability, grants you the ability to make things invisible. They still exist, but no one can perceive them anymore, basically. And it's not just the visual that Mohini can affect. They can, she can turn other stuff invisible as well. Like for example, you can turn sounds invisible and become silent.
Buildings and cars.
There is a limit to how large of the things you can turn invisible. Maybe when you get higher levels, it will. But yeah, she lets you turn things invisible. and stuff. For example, Mohini can conceal part of a wall to make it appear as if a hole has formed, but in reality the wall still exists. The eye simply cannot see them anymore. You can also conceal sounds, smells, just basically almost anything can be concealed. And you can use that to, confuse your opponents and gain an advantage that way. And in statistical terms, in game terms, that would be your extraordinary attribute would be influence. And the feats you would have would be attribute substitution, lightning reflexes, and boon focus. On concealment, I guess I'll have to talk about banes and boons as well. If you like that, we can go with that.
Yeah. It's okay with me, it's fine.
Then let's just go with that. Your id ability is now Mohini. The beautiful gay goddess or something. I don't know. I only skimmed through the wiki and thought it was cool, super cool. Oh, shirt. Alright, hold on. I'm just doing some copy pasting. Shirt. I deleted too much. Alright, I copy it there. I copy it here. Alright, since you have a mouse, I should actually show you that if you hold down right click and then you pan around, you can move the camera. You can use the scroll wheel to zoom in or out the map, just in case. Oh yeah, I should also mention this thing is a little janky. If you left click, sometimes it won't register. In that case, you just gotta click again. Medyo, kahit gano'ng kadiin, minsan talaga ayaw niya lang umano. I can't do anything about it, sadly. This mouse sucks yet. Alright, and there we go. Here is your new thing. You have influence 4 now, and you have these feats. Attribute sub. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Alright, so with that out of the way, oh shirt, I accidentally erased the perks and flaws that you had. Oh, I have a face for you now. Oh shirt, oh shirt, oh shirt. I forgot, I accidentally erased your perks and flaws. I don't remember them anymore.
Paano yun?
Don't worry, it's a good thing I record these. Maybe we can remember. Alright, for your perks, I believe one of them was attractive. What was the other one? Did you have 2 perks and flaws each?
Kalimutan ko ni Mami. Si Mami ka.
Yep, that sounds about right. That's basically us in a nutshell. We're both very forgetful. Alright, don't worry. I just need to find...
Bunot yung rice. Ano mo munang bunutin yung rice?
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, that's all.
Alright, greedy and vengeful. Attractive and I believe ascetic or something.
Have you found it?
Yes. I think I almost got it. I can't find the other one, but I think I can guess it. I believe it's either vagabond.
Vagabond, yeah. Parang may naalala ako.
Yeah, I think it is vagabond that you have as the other perk. So we'll go with that. And there we go. Problem solved. Again, we have a no phone policy.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
There we go. Alright, so now let's talk about combat. And then we can start your fight against Jack the Ripper and his wolf in sheep's clothing with your Mohini. Alright, so like over here are all the rules about combat. Combat is like the most rulesy part of many tabletop role-playing games. Open Legend isn't an exception. As you can see, there's like a lot written here, but allow me to explain them. It's very simple, really. Have we ever played with you like an turn-based RPG in a video game? Like maybe Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so.
Ang ganun lang din naman dito. In Open Legend, when combat ensues, someone goes first and then characters take turns making moves. And
Parang sila Ryu, tsaka sila Chun-Li.
yeah.
Ganon?
Meron tayong mga characters, tinatawag natin initiative. Tapos meron din HP, guard, toughness, resolve, at speed. Starting first with initiative. Ang initiative, yun yung ginagamit para ma-determine kung sino yung mauuna. Yung may pinakamataas na initiative, siya yung mauuna. Initiative is based equal to your agility plus your perception. So, ang initiative ni Tokyo is 5. I'm pretty sure siya yung pinakamabilis out of everyone. So, when we actually get to combat, yeah, you will go first. So, on your turn, you may take, as we can see here in this handy-dandy graph, that, oh my god, the PDF is glitching. On your turn, you may take one major action, one move action, any number of minor actions, or a single focus actions. So major actions, as the name implies, they are actions that have major implications during the combat. Damaging attacks, bane attacks, wounds, assisting, or taking an extra move action. Move action is also pretty self-explanatory. They just mean you move, that you move around. So, when you take the move action, you move around based on your speed. Typically, your speed is 12 meters. So, you probably see this is the combat arena, and there's these various sections. So, if you want to move to another section, you use 10 movement, or 10 meters of movement to move one of them. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory like that. There's a little more, but you just drag and hold. Oops, I think you accidentally double-clicked. Like I said, this mouse sucks. Yeah, you just hold. Oh, but right, because the mouse sucks. In that case, you can just use the arrow keys. And then click. Yeah, they also tell you, I guess, that don't actually follow the numbers because they don't follow their rules. And yeah, there's some more intricacies to the movement, but that's bare bones of it, and that's all you need to understand for now, I'm pretty sure. And minor actions are minor actions. Minor actions, like, they're very easy and quick to do, but they're very important anyways. Examples of minor actions are opening a door or taking an item out from your inventory, and perception rolls to observe your surroundings and like see if there's like maybe a chandelier you can jump off of or something, I don't know. And yeah, and focus actions is the other type of action you can take on your turn. If you believe it's for the best, you can forego all of these actions and just go for one focus action where you can make an attack with advantage or move at twice your speed and attack with disadvantage and stuff. And out of your turn, you can take what is known as interrupt actions. Typically, you'll be using it to defend the actions, to defend yourself or someone else against someone's attack. Or you can improvise. As long as it's not you attacking, you may improvise when it's not your turn to help someone else. Like trying to catch someone that's falling off a cliff by throwing them a rope or something. That is an improvised action. They are an action you can take when it is not your turn. Once you've done all those actions, or you just believe you've done enough, you can end your turn, and someone else can take their turn. Alright, let's talk about these next, and then we're basically done. Alright, so when someone attacks, these 4 numbers here are very important. This is known as the HP. Let's start with the HP, which is an abbreviation meaning hit points. Once that goes to 0, you are knocked unconscious, and if someone tries to attack you again while you're knocked unconscious, you could potentially die. Yeah. But not to worry, as long as... And also, yeah, when your HP is 0, you're knocked unconscious, which, as it implies, that means you can't do anything. So someone has to help you, or else you might freaking end up dying. But before they can reduce your hit points with attacks, they first must go through your defenses, which is guard, toughness, and resolve, which protects you from various types of attack. Resolve protects you from mental attacks. Guard protects you from stuff like swords, yeah, physical attacks, swords, guns, laser, anything that can be dodged or blocked. Anything that can't be dodged or blocked goes through toughness instead. Things like poison and paralysis and stuff, they go through toughness. Someone tries to make you sick, someone tries to poison you, they target toughness instead of guard. Yeah, that's basically it. Someone makes a roll, and then if their roll exceeds or equals your guard, toughness, or resolve, then you lose hit points. For every increment of 10, like your hit point goes down for way more. So yeah. Yeah, the higher your attack exceeds their defenses, the higher damage you'll be able to deal. So yeah, that should be all for now. And with that, let's freaking go! Let me play some epic music. Alright, the disc is inserted, and you feel a massive surge of power. Upon it getting popped off, an image forms behind you. An image of a mechanical-looking, somewhat robotic, yet a beautiful woman standing right behind you, and is doing a cool pose or something maybe. This surge of power you feel. This must be what Jack the Ripper and Skrillex both have as well, and now you have it too. An ability. Ah, I see. The disc has accepted you now as well, Jack the Ripper said. Finally, now you'll be a more worthy opponent. I usually like just murdering, but I do love me a good prey that likes to fight back. Let's see what your id can do, shall we? Billy's like, Tokyo, you have one now too? Well, go get him. I'm still like injured over here or something.
Sino injured si ano?
Yeah, Billy. Your ally. Why didn't it show? Oh, when you take damage, I'll update your thing. Like for example here, if you hover your mouse over to Tokyo, you'll be able to see MHP, HP, guard, toughness, and stuff. So yung MHP, that just means yan yung max HP mo. Tapos yung HP yan, yung actual HP mo. We actually make them go up instead of down. So if it says 1 HP, it means hindi yan ibig sabihin 1 na lang yung natitira mong HP. Ibig sabihin 1 na yung total damage na nakuha mo.
Okay.
But for now, you actually don't have any damage if I remember correctly. So yeah, you go first. Let's do this with your Mohini, which I guess we just Tokyo just decided that's what she'll call her id from now on already. You're all like, so this is my id. I'll call her Mohini. Let's see what you can do. You just seem to instinctually already know what she can do. But first and foremost, you want to try giving this guy a piece of your mind. So, what do you want to do on your turn?
Anong gagawin ko sa kanya, sa kalaban ko?
Yeah, you wanna just attack?
Saan na nga ba yun? Yung mga ano mo?
Ano?
Yung kanina?
What are you looking for?
Yung ganyan? Combat yan?
These are the rules, yes. Oh, if you want a summary here, this is what you can do during your turn. And you can read it and stuff, I guess. Soon enough, you'll get the hang of it. I know you can do it. You're a smart girl.
So, I will do... ano ko na muna siya. Sabi ito. Move action muna ako.
You're gonna try moving away from him?
Yeah, kasi I have to think first muna.
Alright.
Kaya mag-major action. So,
I will...
pag-aralan yung characters ng dalawa.
Alright,
Anong kaya nilang gawin.
I will allow it. However, as you can see, you and Jack are actually within melee distance of each other. If you actually try to move away while you're within melee...
Mapapalayo ako kay Billy.
Nah, well, that will also be a problem. But another problem is you will suffer from an opportunity attack. If you try to move away from someone, Billy can try preventing that or something with an interrupt action. I can rule out, I guess, so you can run away and plan out your stuff a little more if you want. The choice is yours. You're the player. I'm the GM. It would be cheating for me to give you advice.
So that would be... Okay, I will make an action, major action first.
Alright. Will you be attacking Jack the Ripper?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
To attack.
using Mohini, you may attack using influence. And you can target, guard, or maybe actually resolve or something. Oh, actually, I should talk about your feats, your banes, as well as your boons. Alright. So, as you can see here, as a major action, apart from damaging attacks, you can also make bane attacks or boons. Invoking a boon. Yeah, I didn't talk about them. Alright, so let's talk about your feats. Attribute substitution means one of your attributes is substituted. In this case, your influence is also equal to your deception. And lightning reflexes lets you have a higher initiative. So, I lied. Hindi pala 5 yung initiative mo. is 3 plus your perception, which is 5, plus 1 pa dahil sa lightning reflexes, so 6 pala. So yeah, you're way faster. And then, boon focus means, yung boon na nakalist dito, in that case, it's concealment, pwede mo siyang i-cast as a major action without needing to roll. So typically, when you make a boon action, just like with making damaging attacks and anything else, you need to make a roll. But for concealment, you don't need to make a roll. And so ito yung Banes and Boons. Banes, nilalagay mo sila sa mga kalaban and they give negative status effects like poisoned or paralyzed and stuff. And Boons, opposite sila. Nilalagay mo sila sa mga kakampi mo at ginagamit mo sila para maging mas malakas. Yeah. Like for example, strength up or intelligence up or speed up. To know the Banes and Boons you can inflict, you just gotta look at your attributes. Like for example, meron kang agility. That means pwede mong tingnan physical, agility. Tapos ito yung mga Banes na pwede mong ma-inflict gamit agility. Or with influence, since meron ka ng influence. You go to extraordinary and then influence. Ito yung mga Banes na pwede mong ma-inflict. Tapos ito yung mga Boons na pwede mong ma-inflict. There's also these numbers called power level, and they tell you the number your attribute has to be. So for example, para magamit mo yung blinded, gamit yung influence, kailangan mo 5, pero yung influence mo 4 lang. So hindi mo kaya yung blinded. Pero break, which is 4 minimum, pwede mong ma-inflict. Yeah. Boons and stuff are the same. Now, in the case of concealment, any other... Yeah, I know, right? It's so confusing. We were confused as well in the beginning. But soon enough, this will all be just second nature, like it is with us. For now, you can try to just ignore the mechanics, and you can just describe what you want to do to me, and I can turn them into mechanics. Like say, you want to confuse someone. Alright, then let's say you inflict demoralized or something. And yeah, so concealment is something you can invoke for free. And pwede mong, lahat sila, merong tools and effects. Concealment just means you turn someone invisible. But yeah. Oh! That would actually be a very good first turn for you to do. You use your boon focus concealment. I know I said I shouldn't help you, but here I am doing it anyway. Instead of attacking Jack, what you can do instead is turn Billy invisible using your Mohini.
Okay. Para isipin nila, I'm all alone.
Yeah.
Na mahina ako kasi isa lang ako.
And you can save Billy because now that he's invisible, he'll only try to focus on you now.
Okay.
And he can be safe.
Yeah.
So ultimately...
Okay, I will make Billy invisible.
Alright. Yeah, do that. Alright. Boon. Concealment 4. You can turn people invisible at power level 4, right? Hold on. Because I'm a rule stickler. Able to conceal any one element. Sensory. Yeah. Alright. The blue circle just means he has a boon with him. Alright, so Billy is now invisible. So, as a major action, you make Mohini's hand go like this to Billy, and then Mohini touches Billy's head or something, and then you say to Billy, she's like, "Go, hide and get out of here!" And Billy's like, "What?" And then just like that, he suddenly disappears. And Jack's like, "Huh? You made him disappear!" And Billy's like in his mind, "What? I disappeared? Wait, does that mean I've been turned invisible? This is Tokyo's ability. This must be Tokyo's ability. I need to make sure this doesn't go to waste." And with that, Billy escapes on his turn. I'll just put him here now. He's gone now, but he's still just there, just because.
He is invisible now.
I see. That is your inability. I can think of two possibilities on where Billy might be now. But for now, I'll take this as a sign. I'll focus all my energy in fighting you instead now. That's what you really want. Alright, you've used up your major action now, so now all you can do are move actions and minor actions. What do you want to do with those move and minors?
I will make the major action.
No, like I said, you already did a major action to turn Billy invisible.
Okay na. So sa
Yeah.
minor, ano na tayo?
Minor and move. Yeah, kung meron kang naiisip. As a minor action, you can try calling Panacea or something, I'd say.
Gusto ko nilang kasama yon. Yung magaling sa computer.
Yeah, yung wala nandito. Yung nagsusupport lang.
Pwede. Ay, hindi. Huwag na. Kasi tinanggal ko na nga si Vicky.
Alright.
Dadamay ko pa siya. I-attack ko na si ano.
Yeah, pero ginamit mo na yung major action mo para mag-invisible eh. Like I said, if you try to move, you'll suffer an opportunity attack. You can move at half your speed para hindi ka maano, I can rule. That's a rule some people can do.
Okay.
Or maybe,
Ano ba ako? Pwede ko na ba, tapos hindi ko na sila pwedeng isamon.
sino?
Si Jack the Ripper, yung ano. Kung hindi ko na pwede. Tapos na yung major action ko.
Yes.
So... Ano ba ako? No, I will go fight na.
Yeah, but like I said, you can't attack
Hindi
anymore.
na nga. Ano ba yan? Siguro gagawin ko na lang alteration.
Let's see, what else can you do as a move action? Move your speed, resist the banes. Wala ka namang banes na naka-inflict sa'yo.
Gagawa ko ng shield ko. Pwede yun. Para kung umatak man sila sa akin, shielded ako.
Sure. I can allow you to do that. Alright, how are we gonna make your shield though? Oh, I guess you can just move and take cover.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's call this a special movement. You gotta make a roll now, I'd say. Alright. Oh, I know. We can once again use Mohini for this. Using your influence, you will make a minor action to create some sort of illusion to distract Jack.
Yeah.
That way you can
Yeah,
move away without provoking an opportunity attack. So let's roll for influence, and you gotta beat his resolve. Idle rule. So
Ilan?
roll for influence. You still remember how rolling the dice works, right?
Hindi na.
You roll a d20, tapos you roll another extra die based on your score. Your influence is 4,
4 na pala. So,
and here
D10.
tells you the dice. Yeah, along with a d20. You always have a d20.
yun. So, kailangan mataas, more than 10.
At least, yeah.
Please, yun. 14 plus 8. 22.
Nice. 22. That's more than enough. Alright, using Mohini. Mohini starts punching the ceiling. And that confuses Jack. And he's like, oh, why is she punching the ceiling? Wait, could it be? This it has incredible power. I gotta move out. And then he looks up. And then he tries moving away. But then it turns out there was nothing. You punching the roof was just a distraction, and now you moved away. And now you are hiding in a wall or something.
Okay.
Let me just put the thing. Here we go. This is a cover. You're hiding in there now. Yeah, +2 guards against ranged attacks while it's happening. And he's like, what? Nothing happened. And then when he looks back to you, he's like, dang, she got away. And now you're hiding on a cover, and he doesn't know where you are now. Alright, now it's his turn. You can run, but you can't hide. It doesn't matter what your ability is. My wolf in sheep's clothing is powerful. Even if you survive one of his attacks, you still gotta remember, I can curse you. Alright, so Jack uses his action to search around. He comes up with a plan. He punches the wall, and then it creates some rubble like that. And then he picks up 2 rocks, and then he's like, there's 2 paths right now. She could be hiding in the left wall or on the right wall. I'm just gonna hit both of them and throw 2 rocks like that. So that's what he does. So with any luck, you'll get hit by the rocks. But since this is a multi-target attack, technically, he rolls with disadvantage. He rolls a 12, and since your guard is +2 because you're hiding, your guard is 20 total. Alright, all he manages to hit are the rocks, and you were able to maintain your composure and not make any noise so you're still hidden. And Jack's like, damn, I guess she's a pretty braver. You're pretty braver than I thought. And with that, I guess I'm just gonna move away then. And using his turn, he moves away. With any luck, you're a short-range power type as well. So as long as I'm away, there's nothing you can do from me. And now it's your turn. Panacea, you suddenly hear a call from Panacea. This is Panacea. What's the status? What's going on right now?
Okay, sabihin ka, Panacea, I need your help.
Why? What is happening? What can I be of assistance?
I need you to search for me for a trap. Or you need a trap for that to Chuck the Ripper and his ally.
You need to trap? Alright. Let me see. Let me try using my database where you are. Alright, so you speak quietly, obviously, I'd assume. Alright, so Panacea finds where you are. Alright, that hallway doesn't seem to have any security measures on it, but there are still the light sources. If I can hack those light sources, I can turn the place dark for you. Will that be enough help?
Okay.
Alright, so it's time for some hacking. A success! Alright, suddenly the lights turn off, but they're only off for this round. Panacea says she can only keep them off for a few while, but that should be more than enough. Concealed in darkness you are now. What do you do with this? Jack the Ripper suddenly surprised. Huh? What the heck? Is this a brownout? He asked. But you, since you're pretty used to the dark, so it still kinda sucks. But you can still do shit. Yeah.
So hindi ko pa sila pwedeng i-fight?
Actually, your influence range, normally if you were like you do have some ranged weapons. You have a chakram apparently, which is a circular ring thingy that's thrown as a projectile. It can also be used as a slashing weapon. Do you know what a chakram is?
No.
You should look at them. They're pretty cool. But you can also attack with your Mohini as a ranged attack. Because, yeah, unlike punching and stuff, you have range. Yeah, 30 meters or 3 blocks. Yeah, you can attack Jack from over there if you want, using your Mohini. Alright,
I will
then
try my first attack.
your first damaging attack. Alright, let's go for it. Roll for influence. You are targeting Jack's guard.
Same pa rin? 2010?
Yeah, your influence. Alright, since he is technically considered blinded, he suffers from the blinded bane, which reduces his guard.
715. 22 again.
Alright, that is a good hit. Where's my calculator?
See? 15 and 7.
Where's my calculator? God dang it. No, that's yours. I have a different calculator. We have individual ones. Alright, here we go. I wager that is more than enough to deal a bunch of damage. Alright, so when you roll really high, you have an option. You can choose to deal 2 damage or 1 damage and also a bane. Yeah. So you can try going for full-on damage, or you can be strategic.
Ano nga yung Bane?
Banes, they are debuffs that you can put on an enemy and hinder them in some way, like lower their guard, paralyze them, or make them poisoned so they take damage over time.
Okay, 1 major attack and then 1 Bane.
Alright. What kind of bane do you want to inflict? Give me like a detail of some sort of impairment you want to inflict on Jack the Ripper. Maybe you want this attack to make him get knocked down, or maybe you want to try shattering their defense. Let's see, you attack with influence, so whatever the bane you inflict, it must be something that can be done with influence.
Gusto ko na parang i-disarm ko sila.
Well, there is in fact the bane that influence can do called disarmed,
Okay.
and you disarm them. They drop their weapon and stuff. Well, he technically doesn't have any weapon, but that still works. They are unsteadied and have disadvantage 1 on any attacks until the bane is successfully resisted. Alright, suddenly you manifest Mohini and she lunges forward past your cover and into Jack. By the time he realizes it, it's too late. The lights turn back on and he's like, what? Her id is here. That means she's got range after all. And you punch him in the body, and then you punch his arms as well, crippling his arms temporarily, and it's like, like that. She's got power too. Yarg, I am in pain. I'm very good at descriptions.
I can imagine.
Alright, and that was just your major action. You can still do more. What do you want to do? What else you want to do?
I will...
Still got move and minor actions.
knock him down.
Knock him down?
Yeah.
You want to try tripping him?
Yeah.
I mean, technically that's another bane attack. But you already made your major. It'd be a little OP if you could inflict multiple in one round.
Okay.
Maybe you can try moving away still and increasing your distance. Remember, your range is 3 whole zones. So like up to here based on where you are. You can hit even people that are over here, even though you're over here. So even if you do move, you'll still be able to hit Jack. with your range.
Kaya nga, hindi ko, inanak ko nga siya.
Yeah, but like I said, that's a major action to knock people down.
Hindi na pwede? Or
Yeah.
I will make him blinded.
Again, that is also a bane.
Ah,
You already made your attack. 1 round is only 6 seconds in game time. So yeah, you can't do much when it's in your turns. Since combat is fast-paced and epic.
hindi ko na siya pwedeng bigyan ng death blow.
No. I mean, technically, you gotta knock his HP down further still.
Or, asa na ba?
What are you looking for?
Si Tokyo. Walang karakter si ano kung nasan siya banda?
Nah,
Wala. Dapat meron din.
si Ryu?
Si yung kalaban.
Anong kalab? Your enemy is right here.
Saan? Ay, yun. Meron pala. Kasi tatakpan ng ano.
Tatakpan ng ano?
So, aanuhin ko siya. Wala na maisip siya man.
Like I said, you can't take any more offensive actions against him. You only got
Defensive na.
you only got your move and minor actions left.
So, ano na ako?
Like I said, you can just try moving away and ending your turn. You'll still be within range even if you move further away.
Kaya nga, lalabas na ako sa tinataguan ko, ganon.
Yeah, well, technically you'll still be hiding further down the corridor. You're just heading farther away from the corridor. Because like I said, it's like a hallway and like it splits off. The zones really don't convey it very well. But yeah.
Ano gagawin namin na? Siguro,
If I could like visualize it for you,
yeah.
this is what the battlefield looks like right now. This circle right here. I'll make it red. This is Jack. And then this green one is you. If you use your move action, you'll just be moving farther away from the corridor. You see? So you'll still technically be hidden from Jack. You're simply increasing your distance so you can be more safe.
Pag umalis naman ako, hahabulin pa rin naman ako ni Jack the Ripper.
Ultimately, yes.
So,
But you gotta remember, short range si Jack. Kailangan niya maging napakamalapit sa'yo. Tapos ikaw, meron kang 30-meter range. Siya mga 2 to 3 meters lang
sige,
yata.
siguro I will run away. I will run away. I will run away.
Alright, let me just erase these. And there we go. And that is your turn. Alright, now it's Jack's turn. He's like, damn it! He crippled my arms. I gotta fix them somehow. So he's... Alright, so, as a move action, instead of moving, you can actually resist a Bane. When you resist a Bane, you simply roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, you remove the Bane. If not, the Bane persists and it remains. So, Jack will use his move action to try to get rid of his disarm because he wants to be able to punch you at full force. So he's gonna try stretching and cracking his arms so they can be back to normal. An 8. Unfortunately, he does not succeed. So he is still disarmed. If he fails 3 times, it will persist in 1 minute or basically 10 rounds, which is basically the entire fight. He tries his best, but like, damn, she really hit them real good. I got why I oughta get that girl. And using his major action, he will still simply just move closer. Where are you? Unfortunately, this is as far as he can go. And now it is your turn still. He's still yet to get to this fork in the hallway. Yeah. He's still yet to find you and spot you from the hallway.
Ano yung mga, ba't nawala yun dito kung na?
Yung ano, you want me to redraw the visualization?
No.
What seems to be the problem?
Ito yung PDF na nawala yun.
Yeah. What the hell? How did that happen?
Kaya pindot siguro si Mami.
Bruh.
Ano
Why?
yan?
I forgot. Oh, here we go. Bookmark. How do I add a bookmark? If I add a bookmark,
Yeah.
oh, I know. Add a bookmark. There we go, and then I just delete it. And there we go. They're back. We have paints and boots as well.
Ano nang gagawin ko? Ito, paano ba ito? Para matanggal ko na rin.
I guess just X.
Paano po kailangan ko na siya ulit?
Just go to Tokyo. Click on Tokyo.
At ano to? Yun yung cover ko?
Yeah. And top also technically split in the hallway.
Okay. Siguro I will call Panacea.
Alright, you'll call her again.
Yeah.
What is it, Tokyo? What's the status now?
I'm afraid. I want you to come here, over here. I
Oh.
need your...
Okay, well, our place is very far away, and you guys technically did take the car. It'll take a while for me to get there. Whatever
okay.
urgent situation's happening there, I'm afraid I won't be able to get there in time.
Oh. Okay, I see. I will just make Billy to come over here. Paano yun?
Okay, and I guess Billy's back. Suddenly you hear a voice. Hey, Tokyo, is that you? I'm over here. I'm still invisible thanks to you.
I need
Is there
your
anything I
help.
can do to help? I'm still a little injured and stuff, but I can do stuff if need be.
I need your help. We need to make a trap.
A trap, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for it. What do you have in mind? Oh, you gotta remember, you can also just forego your major move and minor to make a single focus action, which allows you to make a single very powerful action. Like an attack with advantage 2, or something.
O sige, yun na lang. Major attack na lang muna ako. Wala.
Alright, you'll use your focus action and simply make a single attack against Jack this turn. Alright, you're attacking with Mohini again, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright, then let's go. Roll. But this time you have advantage 2. That means you roll 2 extra d10s and you keep the highest. While you ignore the remaining 2 that were low. You roll 2 more d10s.
Isa pa?
Dalawa pa. Kasi nga advantage 2. Tapos gagamitin mo yung highest na na-roll mong d10.
Pareho eh.
Then just one of them. Then the 8 is the one that you keep. So 9 plus 8.
17.
17. Alright, it hits. You hit him again. Mohini suddenly comes up again and is like, damn, she's fast. And then you just slap him like that, and like,
Parang
damn!
wala akong maisip na atake ngayon ah.
How annoying! Damn you, Tokyo, or whatever your name is. Do I even know your name yet? And there we go. Well, I guess there's Billy's turn. So what do you want Billy to do with your trap?
Pwede bang si Billy yung mag-mobilize ng lugar? Kumbaga siya yung...
Anong mobilize?
Siya na yung gagawa ng action. Siya na yung mag-knockdown.
Yeah, sure, he can do that. Alright then, allow me to do it. Alright. You want me to knock him down for ya? I can do that. I'm invisible. So this is basically a surprise attack.
Kaya nga.
Yeah. Alright, so Billy rushes towards Jack.
Si Jack walang character face.
I can't come up. Who cares? He'll die anyway. He's just a minor antagonist.
Okay.
Alright, and he will use his might to inflict the knockdown bane.
Hindi ba kakalaban si Jack kasi hindi naman nakikita si Billy.
Yep.
So, advantage of Billy talaga.
Yeah, he should have an advantage. How big of an advantage? 1. Alright, so his disadvantage from taking his focus action to make a charge action attack. Hee-haw! A 10 plus 3 plus 1, 14.
Ah. Pasok ba?
Minus, thanks to him being concealed, it hits just barely. And now Jack is knocked down. So
Yay!
Jack is surprised when he suddenly feels, what the heck, it's like someone just kicked my legs. And he trips, and blood comes spewing out from his nose as he lands face first. And his nose is now bloodied, and he's now knocked prone. He's like, damn it! That damn Billy, that damn guy, and that other gal, they did something. And I need to figure out what. Alright, so that's Billy's turn now as well as Jack. Alright, using a minor action, Jack will try to use his learning, his smarts, to try to figure out what exactly just happened to him a little while ago. Alright, so I would like you to roll for influence, or maybe deception. Actually, they're both the same thing, so it doesn't really matter which you choose.
10.
Yeah. And basically, you gotta roll higher than me, or else Jack will figure out what you did.
82.
No, that's just a 10. So that's actually just an 8. Come on, don't cheat.
8 and 2. 10 only.
That's a 10. I rolled 9 plus 7, so 14 or something. Oof. So unfortunately, Jack figures it out. Aha! I figured it out. Alright, using his move action, he stands back up. Nose bloodied. Face filled with fury. Your inability turns things invisible. Just now, Billy got turned invisible. And if I am correct, he should be right in front of me. Boo, and he punches Billy with an attack. And Billy's like, oh shit! He is still invisible, so Jack is still kind of punching the air. So he tries punching all around him in the hopes that one of them will hit Billy exactly. So he has disadvantage on the attack. Alright, 11 plus 2, 13. And Billy's guard is 18. Thanks to his concealment, it's actually a 19. So Jack misses. So Billy's like, he dodges and stuff. He can maybe block them, but if he does block them, that'll still mean Jack finds out where he is. So he had to dodge him and move away. And Jack, with all his punching, is like, damn it! And that's the end of his turn. Now it's you guys again. Billy will no doubt probably just try to move away. No opportunity attacks because he's invisible anyway. Alright, so he hides back.
I will assist my ally. Pwede yun?
Assist? Huh?
Oo, assist ko si Billy.
Ah, yeah, well, actually, oh, so Billy's still the one attacking?
No, ako na. Kasi
Then it should be Billy who makes the assist action.
Okay.
Alright, Billy will move back and then using his major action, he will use his might to assist you somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, your next action, whatever it is, it has advantage 2.
I will move my speed.
Alright, move away, further away, or forward.
Forward. Tatapusin ko na si ano eh. I will end his life na.
Alright, we'll go for a finishing blow. Then why not just go for a focus action? So you have even more advantage.
Pwede. Focus action na tayo. Pwede.
Alright, then let's go for it. Attack. Since the focus action gives you advantage 2, Billy's assist action gives you another advantage 2, so that's advantage 4. You roll 4 extra d10s and keep the highest. So yeah, you're basically guaranteed to get a 10 at this point, I'm pretty sure, statistically, probability speaking.
Bakit magkalayo pa rin si Tokyo BB?
Yeah, but you're already in range anyway.
Okay. 13 and 7. 20.
20. Alright, that is very good. Alright, Billy grabs like a tiny pebble from the rubble. And then he screams, and, hey, asshat! And then Jack turns his face, and then a pebble gets thrown his way, and then he's like, ugh! And while he's distracted from that pebble being thrown his way, Mohini suddenly appears and attacks him while he's blindsided like that for even more surprise
Si Mohini
damage.
para siyang si yung sa pinanood natin unang-una
Anong pinanood natin unang-una?
na series. Sino nga yun?
Jojo? Star
Oo.
Platinum?
Star Platinum na.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, this battle's going on for too long, but the outcome is basically already guaranteed. So I'll say this fight is basically as good as over. Yeah. He has 6 HP. You've only dealt 3 HP total, but since he can't do anything to you anymore with how much you've crippled him so far, I'll argue this battle is as good as done. So yeah, this next attack is your last attack and you win. Alright, so Mohini punches and Jack's all like, ugh, damn, there's no use. This guy, despite being a newbie, I guess this is what they call a novice luck or something. I'm finished. And Mohini goes for the finishing blow. Ora, ora, ora. And with a final uppercut, Jack rises up in the air, falls right up the ceiling, and then he falls down. Entire face bruised and bloodied, and no longer moving. He twitches for a little bit, but then after that, he's like, well done, you fools, but you gotta remember, my friend, he still has his zombies. That he's dead. And then Billy is like, he's dead now? Great! And he suddenly starts feeling better. Huh, it seems after we killed him, my curse is gone. I am not gonna die anymore. Thank goodness.
Sabi ni Billy?
Yeah. Alright, and with that, you guys try to rush to Skrillex now to find him. He's still one of your targets. You still have to go after him. While you're going after him...
So wala na, patay na si Jack the Ripper.
Yes, Jack, status, deceased.
Okay.
Alright, and while you're going back to the CEO place to confront Skrillex, you and Billy explain the situation to Panacea. His abilities, that disc thing he gave you one. Alright, I don't understand or believe any of this, but I guess I have to believe it. I wish I could be of more help, but yeah, these zombies. I'll try to alert the police about all this. So by the time you guys are done, you guys coming out and his bruised and beaten up body should be more than evidence enough for the police to convict and arrest him and stuff, and that'll be our victory and
Namaniwala
mission
yung mga
complete.
police
Yeah.
na may zombie talaga inside.
Alright, and with that, now we still got 30 minutes.
Yaman tayo din na.
Yeah, but I told you we play 1.5 hours, don't we?
Okay.
So let's keep this going. Let's try finishing off Skrillex.
Sino mas Skrillex?
Siya yung CEO ng company, ng corporation known as Necromancy.
Ay, sino si Jack the Ripper?
Right hand man ni Skrillex.
So
Siya yung
mirror na tayo.
pinapatay,
Okay.
siya yung dahilan kung bakit madaming namamurder sa Manila kanina. It's because as of late, it's because he's killing them and then he gives them to Skrillex so he can experiment and turn them into zombies with his ability, Thriller Night.
Kalimutan ko na yung history. Okay.
So I take it he's just outside. He's just staring at a window or something, facing away from you guys, and then you two are there now. So it seems by the fact that you guys are here, I would take it to mean that means my ally Jack is dead now. No matter, he was useless anyway.
Ibig sabihin niya, you are my uninvited guest.
His real identity, I guess it doesn't matter. But outside of being Jack the Ripper, I believe he was a professor at Manila Health University or something. And Bassy is like, what? He was my teacher! He was Jack all along! I trusted him. He was such a nice guy. Who would have thought? He was a mass murderer in disguise. And I guess that means you have an id ability now. Or at least one of you. Oh yeah, Ryu shouldn't be invisible anymore.
Ilabas mo na siya.
Yeah, and let's put him back to full health. Let me just delete Jack. He has no reason to exist anymore.
Si Skrillex na.
He was useless. I basically never even needed him in the first place. Looks like it's up to me to deal with you. I need that disc back. It's very important to my research, you see. And if word gets out, that means my days as a researcher is over. And I can't have that.
I will not allow you to ruin my experiment.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. Alright, he isn't good, Alright, so then, he turns around and finally looks at you guys. And then suddenly, oh! Looks like it's Thriller Night, baby! And then he points at you, and then suddenly rising up from the ground, a pit zombies start to rise up. And then he starts moving away. He's moonwalking. Alright, I'll leave the zombies to ya, and meanwhile I'm gonna make my escape. I'm not gonna get caught. I've gotten away so far, and I'm not about to get caught now. I'd play Thriller Night, but I don't have it. Alright, looks like some more zombies. We gotta go catch up with them, and quick! But these zombies are in the way. Let's go. Since they're just zombies, you and Billy get to go first. What do we do?
Attack na agad.
Yep. Alright, so Billy will move forward and go punching. And you are gonna use your Mohini to also go punching.
Save si Tokyo.
Alright. Ryu will take care of one, you will take care of the other one. So let's go. You will roll for your attack, I will roll for my attack.
Same.
Yeah, same as always. Woohoo!
13. Ilan?
Hmm?
D10, D20 ba?
Yeah, you combine them.
Okay.
I got an
13.
explosion. Ooh,
That's sa'yo,
another
dami.
one. Remember, if you roll the maximum number, in this case a 6, you get to roll again. So in your case, if you roll like a 10, you get to roll again. The D20 can also explode if it rolls at 20.
Dadami siya.
Alright, so that's basically a guaranteed kill on Billy's side. So bam! And Tokyo, 13. Sadly, that is a miss. Alright, so the Zambu takes 1 damage and moves away a little bit from Billy. From the punch. Alright, but Billy, meanwhile, fucking rushed at the zombie and one of them is gone now. Alright, it's Skrillex and the undead guy's turn. Alright. What will Skrillex do? Skrillex will continue running away. Oh. If he gets to this point, this is his escape. That if he gets to here, he wins, basically. So once again, he moves, and this undead guy moves back with Skrillex to continue blocking his master. And now it's you guys' turn. What do?
We will counter-attack again. Focus action, pwede na.
Yeah. You can even maybe try, Tokyo can even try going for Skrillex straight on actually, and just
Yeah.
ignore the undead. So you wanna attack Skrillex with a focus action?
Yeah.
Alright, then go for it. Advantage 2, influence.
At puro same, lang ako, influence lang marami.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Hey, you gotta roll 2 more d10s, remember, with advantage because of your focus action.
8 and 5, tapos isa pa?
Dalawa pa, dahil sa focus action. And you keep the highest.
7.
Alright, edi 7 yung roll mo, imbis na 5. Plus
8
yung d20.
and 7.
8 and 7. Alright, that will hit. Mohini tries to go punch at Skrillex, and Skrillex just keeps walking towards his escape route as if it doesn't even matter to him. Because right as Mohini fist was about to land, the undead suddenly jumps towards Skrillex and takes the blow for him. And now that guy is dead instead. Yep, Skrillex is like, obladi oblada, safety first. He just walks around just away the corpse stuff. I made sure my zombies will defend me at the cost of their lives. Not that they have a life anyway, since they're already dead. Damn you! Billy will use his major and move action to move. He's now in front of Skrillex and is blocking him. Alright.
Tumatas na kasi si ano.
Yeah. But then, suddenly, yeah. I won't let you take one more step closer. Oh really, is that a fact? Did I mention he has a cane? He has a cane now because I think that's cool. He slams at his cane like this and it makes a noise. Tunk, tunk, like that. And then suddenly, an undead appears. Another one. Behind the Ryu. And he's like, Nani? And that's the end of Skrillex's turn. He just summoned the new zombie form. Skrillex can't move anymore because that'll trigger an opportunity attack from Billy. So yeah, Tokyo and Billy, what do they do?
Asan si Skrillex?
Right here. If you want to do what I'm doing, you just gotta hold down spacebar. And then you can move your mouse around.
Tapos?
You just move your mouse around.
Ayun.
Ano?
Yes.
Walang lumalabas. Oh, you freak. And then here's the escape route.
Kaya pala sabi ko bakit nawala? The F sabi ko bakit nawala na sila?
You can also zoom out if that can help. Kaya pala.
Kasi ginagawa ko.
I'm sorry, I forgot. You still don't know much. Well, there we go. Now you know.
Nawala na sila.
Alright, you wanna use another focus action to try to attack Skrillex?
Yeah.
Alright, then go for it.
Apat ulit, apat.
Yeah. No, wait, tatlo lang dapat. Too much advantage. Advantage 2 ka lang. Hindi 3.
Ito nga.
Yeah, that roll was negated.
Nakatakot naman yung tutog mo.
It's from Jojo, actually.
Ito, one. Ala, lahat one.
Nyek.
Raulo.
Big oof.
15 and 1.
So that's a 16.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay pa naman, di ba?
As usual, the zombie lunges forward to block the punch for him. He's bloodied now, which means he's halfway through being. He's almost dead, but
Si Billy?
still alive. No, the undead.
Ah.
And now it's Billy's turn. What does Billy want to do?
Ano ba ako? I will make a damaging attack. Physical attack.
Billy will also try punching Skrillex.
Yeah.
Alright, I shall make the roll. He will use a focus action. He has no reason not to. Hey-ha! Damn! 19, 6, tsaka 6.
Taas.
And another 6. Bruh, Ryu is super powerful. Alright. It's like, Billy's like, you freaking shit. Oh, you're a coward and you're weak, and because of that, you're gonna lose. What does being a coward and being weak have to do with anything? When you wanna survive and win fights, it's all about being smart. Oh yeah? Well, you wanna see something smart? How about this? He punches and then the lanky undead blocks it. And then that lanky undead is now dead. And Skrillex like, so what? And then, well, here's something really smart. Instead of punching once, I punch twice. And then it's like, no wait, that's illegal. And punch him right in the nose. A teeth falls off and then his nose gets broken and lots of blood. It's like, oh!
Hindi naman kasi marunong makipaglaban si Skrillex eh.
Yep, well, he just
Mapalita
relies on
lang
his
siya.
zombies.
Yeah.
You are a coward who didn't know anything about the value of life. That is why you lost,
Inigil mo
Mr.
si Billy,
Skrillex. And I hate cowards like
Yeah.
you. And that's a
You're
victory.
using people.
And like,
And yeah.
yeah, and with that you tie up
Kaya lang si
Skrillex.
Tokyo, kawawa naman doon.
Yeah, and like, yeah,
Hindi
we
na siya bida, si Billy ang bida for today.
Yes, it was supposed to be your thing, but you suck too much with the dice. Oof. And the next episode, it's actually gonna be Billy who's the main character. Because he's gonna get his id.
Si Billy na ang main character.
Alright, and with that, you tie him up, and like, Alright, great job. It seems you guys were able to do it. The police should be, you should be in the canal entrance now. So once you guys get out of there, they'll be able to apprehend Skrillex and everything will be handy dandy, findy dandy.
Okay.
And as you guys are about
Thank you,
to head to the
Pansy.
exit, you see there's actually someone blocking the exit. And then you guys are like, dang it, is this another enemy? Don't tell me Skrillex still had one more minion up his sleeve. It's a tiny person. She looks like almost a teenager, but just barely about to become a teenager. And it seems to be a girl. She has long flowing hair that resembles a fishtail. It's nothing but a silhouette, but suddenly she starts approaching you while clapping.
Oh, kaka-nervous naman yun.
Good job. I knew you guys had it in you. I was right to order the Angel Seekers for this job. And then Ryu's like, huh? What does that mean? Tokyo, do you have any idea what this girl is saying? And Tokyo's like, then that means you were our client. Tokyo says.
I see.
Correct. Good job.
Client.
I knew you had it in you. Now then, I assume you still have that disc. It belongs to me, you see. And I'd like it back now. And Ryu's like, I got it. And just throws it.
Sino sa Ryu?
Oh, Billy, I mean. Fuck.
Ryu ng Ryu. Who's Ryu?
I'm very sorry. This happens sometimes. Journal likes making fun of me for it. I keep messing up names every now and then. Mirai grabs the disc and then she pockets it. My name is Mirai. Mirai Dorobo. And I would like to accompany you a little further. Now that I know you guys are worthy, and now that I know that one of your fellows have gotten id ability from my disc, that means it's time for me to reveal my full mission to you guys. Alright, but first, let's get justice done. With that, you guys head out of the canal, and there's like police and cars and pictures. Freeze! Everyone freeze and silent and stuff. And they like take the guy, and we have no idea who you two are. But from the anonymous source we've gathered, we can trust you guys. Rest assured, this guy will be taken into questioning and stuff. And with that, it's the next day now. It's the morning. You guys are in the headquarters. You guys are listening to the news. This just in: head owner of the CEO of the company, known as Skrillex, has admitted that he has been doing illegal stuff, turning people into zombies, and using his medicine as an excuse, as a cover-up for his real deeds. And apparently, he hired Jack the Ripper to be doing the killing as well. Jack's body was found in the thing. It turns out his real identity was, I think I had a name for him, Manloloko. Mr. Manloloko, Professor Manloloko, a professor at University. And Pansy is like, yep, he really was my teacher. Who would have thought he was Jack the Reaper all along? Panacea said. Anyway, that's all well and all, but who the hell are you, and what the heck are those discs? Right, allow me to explain. I am Mirai, and I am looking for these discs. These are known as id discs, and they belong to me. However, I used to have 12 of them, but one day they went missing, and I lost them, and now I'm looking to get them back. You've seen firsthand what these discs can do. These discs are my burden and my mistake, and I need to have them back all cost. Unfortunately, without those discs, I am also an id wielder, you see. I have an id ability. However, with those discs gone, I cannot actually use my id. So it is up to you. I sadly have to put this quest up to you guys now. Rest assured, I will ensure you guys are compensated for this. But I will have to warn you. You are entering a world, a dangerous and cruel world of id wielders that you can no longer escape from. Do you want to take my mission? Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah, it is still technically, I am still your client, but I am also now your member, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm a Ned wielder, and without me, I doubt you guys will be able to find the rest of the discs. So,
You're right.
yeah.
It's the new character.
Good job. And with that, we're done for this session. How'd you like? How was it? Wasn't it epic?
Yeah. Kaya lang si Billy ang gumawa ng lahat.
Yeah, you were useless. It happens every now and then. It happens every now and then. That's just how the dice be. So yeah, up next. It's the middle of the night and it's the highway. There's a truck and he's driving, listening. Yeah, preview for the next episode. He's just listening to the radio in his truck, driving it in the middle of the night in the highway, munching on some hamburgers, when suddenly his headlights glint at something shiny, and then it was too late. It looked like a metal statue just there in the middle of the road. And it's like, he tries to dodge it, but it was too late. He crashes, and that statue is just there, and that was the cause of his crash. He crashed into the statue. The statue remained still.
The killer statue.
Yeah, to be continued.
The killer statue. The highway killer statue.
The mystery of the killing statue highway. That was epic.